Hey guys, so my name is Travis. My family and I are on a transformational journey. Not just the house, but with us too. So a few months ago, my family actually moved out of an apartment in the city, just around the corner from the interstate. We had a Walmart and a Sonic down the street, to moving out here in the middle of nowhere. All right, folks, there it is. Home sweet home. All right, so what do you say? We go inside. Moment of truth. So I know what you're thinking. Wow, what a trash heap. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what we thought too. But we saw the beauty beneath the rubble. We knew this house had potential. You know, a lot of people would have passed this house up, and I don't really blame them. But we knew there was something special. There was so much character, so much potential. As we started pulling stuff out of the house and we really started working on it, we realized that the bones are fine. You know, most people probably would have tore it down and started over. But honestly, what it came down to was we got land with a free house on it. We paid $50,000 for the land. The house was pretty much written off because it was garbage. At least they thought it was. But the more we've worked on this thing, the more it's coming together. And listen, folks, we've only worked on this thing for about a month. This is the transformation that has happened in a month. And yeah, there's still a lot of work to do. We still have to go in and work on the inside and finish the roof and everything, but honestly, in a month or two, this is going to be our home. You know, we live in a world that loves to watch other people live their life. I know, because I did the same thing. I've been the biggest fan of YouTube from the beginning. I've watched everything from music videos to nostalgic video game videos to how to build furniture, which we actually did for a while. Those right there are actual pieces of furniture that my dad and I built many years ago. But to be honest, for the most part, I just watched for years. But then I started watching videos about tiny homes and getting off the grid, even people living in their car. And then I started to get inspired. Not just to move out of my house, but heck, to do YouTube videos. I just started recording myself. I started just making a fool of myself in front of the camera. But I kept thinking, man, if other people can do it, I can do it. And then I started to share our journey. The first video so far has gotten about 122,000 views. Now, I've made a lot of mistakes along the way. The views have been up and down, but that's really not the point. The point is showing people that this can be done. Now, we've shown everything. We've shown what it's like to live in an RV. We've shown what it's like to drive back and forth from work. I live an hour away. But we've really shown a lot on the house too. Again, folks, in a month, we've completely transformed this place. And the things we have planned for this house are crazy. I mean, the sink that we're working on is going to be probably one of the most unique things I think you've ever seen. And man, the house is turning out cool, but man, if you haven't seen the land yet, check this out. So guys, if you haven't seen our playlist yet, check it out. We actually have two of them, from the city to the country and the 20K challenge, which we're going to be building this entire little house for under $20,000. Why? Because someone said we couldn't. That's the best reason I could think of. So we're going to be moving on now to actually watching the whole process of the cedar going up, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, it goes from this really gray, ugly look to being this beautiful red color. And it's amazing watching the transformation. So, hey, if you hadn't subscribed, make sure you do. Make sure you hit the notification bell. We're going to be releasing videos, honestly, whenever I can. And guys, we're going to show you the entire process. When this thing is done, we're going to do a before and after video, and it's going to be epic. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy this next part. It's very satisfying. All right, folks, so it is a new day, and we are starting the siding today. We're going to do the hardest side since we have the boxes and everything over there, and we kind of accidentally messed up the internet. So we're going to get that done so we can get the internet fixed, get it permanently mounted. But yeah, that's our plan. Bright and early, back to it.
Gave my time to stress and worry. Fear was my closest friend. My story seems so dark and hopeless. I lost my way, it's true, I confess. But I've been learning through this process, God has another plan. Safe to say I'm a little bit older, and I guess you could say I'm a little bit wiser. When it comes to God, I'm a little bit closer, and the man I was keeps drifting further. Oh, I hope you see I'm not who I was, I'm someone better. I changed just a little bit sooner, and my past mistakes were just a rumor. But I have faith in a brighter future. Love changes how this ends. Oh, it's safe to say I'm a little bit older, and I guess you could say I'm a little bit wiser. When it comes to God, I'm a little bit closer, and the man I was keeps drifting further. Oh, I hope you see I'm not who I was, I'm someone better.
Man, I'll be honest with you guys, this has been one of the toughest transitions ever, but it's also been one of the biggest blessings ever. You know, it's been an experience I never thought I'd have, you know, being able to just do something so drastically different, to be able to remodel a house and do things I've never been that interested in before, you know, and I feel like we've just done so much so quickly. You know, I feel like such a blessed man to be able to work with my dad. You know, I know a lot of people, maybe you don't even have a relationship with your dad, maybe you lost your dad. You know, I feel so tremendously blessed to write music with him, to do this work, have my kids involved. You know, it's just, I don't take it for granted. Let me just say that. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you for watching the videos. I really hope you're enjoying this, and I really just hope that we can be a blessing to you guys, because that's what we really want to do, is just encourage you and give you hope for the future, because we live in a bleak world right now, and I just that's really our goal, is just to encourage you to pursue and chase after more, because there is more to this life than just existing and dying. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. God bless.